and welcome. My name's Kathy A, and you're probably feeling spammed by now with all these videos I've been releasing. I joined this website called OCTOLY, and what it is it's for YouTubers who create videos, and this is their little mascot. It's an octopus. I think they're based out of France, but anyway, I think they act like a distributor and an agent for a lot of different makeup brands. And what they do is they have a list of different makeup and skincare and hair care products, and you can pick out which one you'd like to demonstrate if the company will send it to you, and you write a reason why you want to demonstrate that product. And the company decides whether they want to send it to you or not, and then within a week or two you get the item. But their stipulation is they're going to give you the item for free, but you have to review it, just that item, and you have to send them the link to the video. And I've done several items like this, and I know that what's going through your mind, it's like, oh no, she's sold out to the man, you know, but I haven't. And in fact, I recently gave a review for one of those products, which was the Real Techniques brush cleaner gel. I didn't like it at all. It was like, ugh. And I love that brand. I mean, I love their brushes, I love their beauty sponge, and you know, it was kind of difficult to give a negative review, but I did. And even though I did give a negative review, I felt good about it, because I'm not selling out just for like some brush cleaning gel or whatever. But that's the reason I'm putting out all these reviews on just one item from some funky brand you may not have heard of. And most of the items I've been picking out, I've been very particular about it. They have to be a cruelty-free company. It has to be something like, if I saw it in a store, I would buy it if it wasn't too expensive. And most of the items I've been pretty pleased with, and I've been enjoying it. So I'll put a link down below if any of you other YouTube creators want to do that sort of thing. I have a link where, you know, you could go and check it out and sign up. So anyway, I have a bunch of stuff that I hauled this month, and I'm really digging it. And one of them actually was one of those items, and it's the Vibrant Sexy Hair. This is the conditioner. I wasn't that crazy about the shampoo. It was okay. It's, you know, paraben sulfate free shampoo. It's good for like people with hair color, because it doesn't strip the hair color out, but it wasn't squeaky clean enough for me. But I like the conditioner. I like the smell. There's a light smell to it, and it really makes your hair feel and look nice. So I did like the Vibrant Sexy conditioner. That was one of my bath hauls. This was in a Zen box that I reviewed a while back, and I hadn't really had a chance to use the stuff. It is a facial scrub powder. It's all natural ingredients, some kind of clay, but basically it works like a exfoliator, but it's a green clay, and you mix it with a little water, and it does exfoliate. It does a great job at exfoliating, and I really, what am I going to do with this now? Oops. It's a great exfoliator, and it's all natural, and I really like it. I'm becoming kind of, not a health freak or anything, but I'm starting to notice some of the ingredients in some of the stuff I'm using. It's all chemistry. It's not so healthy, and I just don't want to spark anything. You know, we all have the genes within us to have abnormal cellular buildup, and we don't want that. So the more natural we can go, I think the better. So I am trying to move that way a little bit. Anyway, I really like it. That was nice. I went on Etsy, and you know my friend Susan Delicata, I'll put her link below for this, but this is, you know, that Jill Wood makes wonderful soaps and things at Johns Creek Soaps, and this is Susan's JBS Farms Soaps Company, and this is a brush cleaner. I've used it now like 4 times. There's hardly any indent in here. It's a nice, there's some kind of an oil base in here, and a cleansing unit for brushes, and I really like this. I keep this right by the sink, the kitchen sink, And I also ordered from her these because I just was so impressed with how she makes her soaps and everything. But look at these. It's a rosebud soap and very beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? And it's a soap, you know, and they're all individually wrapped. Everything came really nicely done, but I mean, this brush cleaner worked really well. I would say it does compare with the Beauty Blender Solid, and this was only like $5.50. So, and we're supporting, you know, one of our own here. I really love Susan, and she always talks about, you know, things that she does, and she has a farm, and they grow vegetables and fruit, and they grow the herbs and things, and a lot of the stuff that is in her soaps is stuff from her farm. And I love the idea of that. She also sent me a couple of extra goodies. She sent me her Vanilla Mint Lip Balm, which smells wonderful and perfect for the purse, and that's going in the purse. And I left she gave me a little yellow heart-shaped soap, she called it Karma, I think. And I have that in my shower right now. I'm trying that out. But thank you so much, Susan. I really enjoyed that. I mean, I bought these things off of Etsy from her because I do like to support my my viewers, and you know, Jill Wood as well with John's Creek soaps as well. It's really amazing some of the talent some of you out there have, and I just thought I'd show a little recognition and love to Susan's soap making. I ran out, so I went out and got some more. This is the Twofaced Hangover RX facial primer. I really like it. It's kind of a lotiony, hydrating primer for underneath makeup. When you have this on, you can put other foundations over the top and they don't ball up or slide around or anything. And I like the name, the Hangover RX. If the shoe fits, you know. For my birthday, my friend Corinne gave me these fabulous Franny oils. This one happens to be for vitality, and it has all types of like spearmint and citrus oils in it. And the concept of a lot of these essential oils is that you put them on pulse points where they would just kind of naturally release a little bit of an aroma, and it's like aromatherapy. And this one is for vitality, and I don't know if it's psychological or what, but I feel good. There's one for sleep that's got like lavender scent in it, and there's, you know, one for happiness, one for celebration. I don't know if there's one for, you know, nod, wink, wink, but I like this. It's kind of fun, and this is Fabulous Franny. These are essential oils. I just saw J.P. Sears just did a special. He does a comedy routines. He's a psychologist, social kind of guy. He gives lectures and things, and he talks about emotional issues and stuff. He's like a counselor kind of guy, but he also has this kind of alter ego he does where he does comedy bits, and he makes fun of things, and it's lighthearted fun because a lot of the concepts I think he actually probably really believes in, but he makes fun of some, and essential oils was his newest victim. So I got a few nail products this year. I kind of like emptied out my nail products because I was doing cruelty free, and the other was, you know, I like to get fresh colors, you know, for the new season. Shoes, underwear, and nail polish. I think those things that doesn't matter what size you are kind of thing, you can get new colors and things. So one of these was, and I did do a haul on Sonia Kashuk, but this is the nail polish in her new Knockout collection, and I love this blue. And there's also a bright coral, probably a little bit brighter than this, that I'm probably going to pick up as well. These are $4.99 for the nail polishes, and this is a beautiful blue color, and that you can get at Target. I just thought this would be really nice coming up in something would have gone with this outfit. Coming up in summertime, I like to wear blues and, you know, clear colors. Arly is also at Target. This is a brand that is cruelty free, and actually somebody told me they were vegan as well, which is double good. But Arly has these duo sets, and basically one side of it is the nail polish and the other side is a top coat. And I think these sets run around $8 or so. But Arly, if you haven't tried their polish, really, really nice nail polish. Definitely worth. And I will just put, what I'll do is I'll just put one coat on over the pink, and you can just see how it works. My mother used to do nail polish in 3 strokes, and she said you should do it in 3 strokes so you don't keep messing up, you know, and having it smudge itself. I'm going to do it on the other side as well so my accent nail matches on each side. But it's very opaque and it's very strong, and I really like it. And what you're supposed to do is wait for this to totally dry, and then it will be ready for your top coat, which is this, which is just a clear top coat. It's a nice shiny top coat, but just one coat over the bright pink did really well. So Arly is really nice nail polish. I don't normally talk about nail polish because that's one of those personal preference things. But if you're going to go with nail polish, geez, it would be really nice if you could go with cruelty free. I don't even want to remotely imagine what they do to animals in nail polish. So let's talk about Milani. I've recently seen a couple of videos by people who are saying, what are people talking about? This stuff is yellow and thick and it sits on my skin and it looks terrible. What are they talking about? This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation, and this is number 01, and I am very, very pale, and when I tried this I really liked it. I found it to be maybe a half shade to a shade a little bit dark for me, even though it was the lightest shade, but I really liked it. I'm warm toned. It went under my eyes without me needing to use a concealer over the top, and it gave me a really nice steady look. I used my, I had a brush I put it on with one time. I used my beauty blender, which sheared it out a little bit. I recommended people when they said that to add a little bit of moisturizer into it, and it thins it right out, makes a nice consistency. I do agree that it is very warm toned and it is a thicker formula, so you need to, you know, the way you apply it can really make a difference in how successful it is for you. But it's like $7, you know. So this is the 01 of the Conceal and Perfect from Milani, and I'm going to use these drops. And these are the Body Shop lightning drops. I really like these. I know the Body Shop was bought by L'Oreal, but Body Shop remains cruelty free. They will not sell to China where they have to be tested. They will not test on animals. They won't. None of their ingredients are from animal products. So they are a great company, and this is only $19 if you want to compare it with FX Cover FX, which is like $48. I really like this, and this is the lightning drop. So now I put some of this 01 on. This is the lightest shade, and yes, it does look a little golden, I'll admit. So what I'm going to do is just put a drop here of this, and what I'll do is I'll blend it in, and I'll show you what this stuff does, and maybe you'll feel better about it. I don't know. This is the lightning drops neutralizing and lightening up the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. So it is now a shade that's more in line with my skin tone, and it's neutralized, it's less warm, so it's got like a pinky kind of a cool tone undertone to it as a light drop, and you only need 1 or 2 drops for most things. And I just love this. I still stand by the Milani foundation, and I'm going to list below like 6 different people who agree with me, including Laura's Shakeup makeup. I just, you know, I just feel like in my defense that it worked really well for me, but foundations and mascara, for some reason those 2 items are so personal to people, and how they work on your skin is depending on what you're using for your moisturizer, what condition your skin's in. If you have conditions such as oiliness or combination skin, or you have a lot of wrinkles, or you have a lot of lines, or a lot of dry patches, there's a lot of, you know, filters that can alter how a foundation looks, and it may look great on one person and look like crap on another. So it looks good on me, I like it, and I especially like these drops because it lightened it up to a shade that I could handle. And these drops, you can also use them with highlighters to neutralize, or blush, liquid blush. If you have one and it's too warm, you can put this in and it will make it more pink. You know, so it's a great little item, and these are 19 bucks. Speaking of concealing, this never gets talked about anymore. When it first came up, it was like a miracle item. This is the Wonder Pencil from NYX, and this is the fair one. And what it is, you have, I'm trying to find a blemish. I have no blemishes. This is something you can use on capillaries, or when you need very detailed spot checking and you need a thicker type of formula than just, you know, your liquid foundation. This really gives you that coverage that you need. What I use it for are the reader marks. You know where you have your reading glasses and they sit funny on your eyes and they make the little red dots? This is perfect for going over there. And actually, when you set your glasses on, you're less likely to get the red marks because this is coating your skin. So I really like this Wonder Pencil. You can also use it in your waterline to brighten up your eyes as well. So this has a lot of uses, and I don't see it talked about very much. This is something else from the Sonia Kashuk Knockout collection. This is the lipstick, and it's one of those it's a liquid lipstick. Let me just put it on for you. Let me just take the, see, I'm doing stuff with my nail. It's very shiny, very neutral, and very conservative for this particular series that she released. Has extremely bright colors, and the eyeliner is a bright blue as well, electric blue. This color is called Featherweight, and it's very moist. It's not sticky. It feels hydrating and moist, but not sticky, and I really like it. It's just, your lips a bit better. I'm sorry, I have to say it, but that's it. I mean, your lips are better. It's very nice. If you want a hydrated looking lip during your day, and it lasts quite well through several coffees. Speaking of lips, and this was one of those items that was sent to me. This is the Votre. This is the lip liner. It's creamy enough that you can use it over your entire lip as a lip product, but it's hard enough that will keep your lipstick from feathering out into those tiny little lines around your lips. So I really like this, and I think the color is nude? Naked. Yeah, the color is naked, and it's just, you know, a lip color. It's just a very, you know, medium to light skin white girl lip color. So very pretty. I really did like that. Tarte released Rainforest of the Sea, and I really like the contour palette, and it's cream contours, and I did do a review of this, and I did kind of demonstrate how I use all of them. I actually use these two colors the most. The apricot orange, which is a perfect under eye dark spot remover, and this mint green, which will stop the redness on my chin from coming out midday, which it usually does. The orange, I don't really have a use for this outside of maybe putting a little bit underneath my blush so that I can maintain a little bit of color if my powder starts to wear. and in the 10 and 2 area of my eyeshadow. So I'm using the colors in here, I just am not using them necessarily for what they were made for. The brightening yellow is very, very pleasant. You can use it down here in that Kim Kardashian area. It does work really nicely. I like the cream formula because it's not going to grab onto those patches. It is a very hydrating cream formula, so people with oily skin don't like it because it's too greasy for them. So if you have oily skin and you tend to not go for stuff that dry skin people like, yeah, this is probably not for you. If you set it with a powder, it's perfect. Some people don't like to do that. I do. I always set any cream with a powder. This is what they call the wipeout. This is what they call the wipeout palette, and it's just gorgeous. I love it, and I love the powder contour palette from Tarte as well. Also in the 500 point Tarte gift that they have at Sephora for 500 points, if you spend them, you get the Lights Camera Lashes mascara, and you get this beautiful hydrating water spray. It's got a very citrusy smell. It's like you just peeled open a tangerine and sprayed it on your face, but it's hydrating, not citrus. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. So I would actually maybe buy the full size of this if I run out by summertime. This was an item that was sent to me and I used it today. That's why it's dirty. I wash my brushes 3 times a week. This is the Metallics from Real Techniques, and I use this every single day. This is the domed crease brush, and I love this brush. I love the way this goes in. You can use it for crease work. You can actually hold it to do lining and smudging. You can pack stuff onto your lid. You could literally, I think, take this as your only brush and use it pretty much for everything. I love this, and I think I might even get a second one. This one was sent to me for free, and I think I'm gonna actually buy one so I have a second because I love it. I love makeup. Coastal Scents. You know, I'm not a big fan of the Coastal Scents in the online companies that, I don't know if they're out of China or where they're out of, but you look at, and they have like 88 palettes and 120 palettes. Those kind of palettes make me dizzy. And then I can't remember which one of the 20 browns did I use that I really liked. You know, which one of the 16 whites did I like? Oh, was it that yellow or this yellow? And where was that gray I liked? You know, I don't like looking at those giant palettes of things. But Coastal Scents sent me, I'm such a sap for good advertising, PR. They sent me a sale thing, and they said all of their single eyeshadows were 99 cents. And I thought, oh, okay, I'm gonna make myself a palette. I'm gonna buy 12 and make myself the perfect palette. And it's not quite a perfect palette, but this is a really nice neutral palette. Some of the colors, especially their mattes, there's a finite number of factories that make these. So a lot of these things could very well be the same ones that you're spending a lot of money for Urban Decay or for, Laura Geller or any of these others. And I recognize some of these. Some of these are Radiant Lady shades, I think. 99 cents is almost less than what you have to pay as the dealer selling it. So I was thrilled. And these colors, there's purples and browns and grays, lights. I have crease colors here. I have my lid shades and highlights here, and then I have my corner shades up in here. And I picked out a great assortment. I don't know if the sale's still going on, but every color that they had was 99 cents. But I bought this. It's just it's a holder for 12 different shadows. So you get the shadows just as the pan, and then you can put them in here. It's magnetized so they don't fall out. I'm really pleased, and I use this. And what a great idea. Pick your own palette out. And they had like so many colors, and of course a lot of the colors I liked were sold out, so that's why I had to substitute. But I mean, they're absolutely beautiful. Let me just put this on here. better do the other side to match. I go with my finger. Yeah. Did I smear it? No, I didn't. Hey, it's dry. Yeah, I really like them. And they sent me the shea butter as a little gift. This was under $17. It was, I think, $6 for the case, and then each of these things was $1. So, you know, for under 18 bucks, I got this beautiful palette that has colors in it I can use and practical, and I picked them myself. There's not some funky old, like, purpley green in there that I wouldn't use. And I got a bumper sticker. So that pretty much does it for me. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a beautiful day. Take care, everybody. Toodles.